I want to let you know about a fantastic opportunity to learn a whole lot more about all of this. It's called the Orientime Lumen Conference. It's going to be held Tuesday, June 23rd from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. That'll be a panel discussion among 9 presenters. I'm one of them. You also will have access, if you sign up for this conference, you'll have access to the 9 videos that each one of us presenters made. I made a video of a virtual walkthrough of this church explaining the iconography and the liturgy and its relevancy, much like we do each morning here. If you sign up, all you have to do is go to olfoundation.net. We have a link to that on our Facebook, olfoundation.net. Marvelous opportunity to learn all kinds of things, a whole lot more about liturgy, iconography. olfoundation.net. Speaking of icons in this place, we're going to drop down now from the heights where we were down to the next tier. And we're going to continue to go through our tour of the icons, the murals on this tier. We were up higher before, started from the ceiling, worked our way down. Now we're on this level here. And this level here, the first icon on the back wall of the church, this would be the western wall of the church. We have the icon of the Dormition, or in the Latin Rite they would call it the Assumption. This is where the Virgin Mary went body and soul into heaven, intact, totally intact. In the Eastern churches, we say that the Virgin Mary died. She did die, but not in the same way as we die, because she was pure, she was virginal, she was without sin. So we have her in a burial bier here. The apostles came from all around, miraculously, they were transported by angels to the place where they buried her. But again, Thomas was not with all of the rest of them. When they finally came back together and went to see the place where she was buried, she was gone. Her body and soul had been taken to heaven intact. Now, there's a whole lot more to this. We'll get into that another time. But what's most important, as always, is that the icons have a narrative. Yes, they're about a historical event, but more so the meaning of that, the relevancy for us. The icons are relevant. That's why we're talking about them. The meaning of this is the meaning of us, human beings, how we were originally intended to be by God. We were never intended to die as we know it. Body and soul split apart. Body goes in the ground and rots and has to wait for the second coming, where it will rise up again, be reunited with our souls. For the Virgin Mary, that didn't happen. She went into heaven, the next life, body and soul intact together, because she was without sin. That's how Eve and Adam were originally destined to be. But because of sin, they had to die like the rest of us. Body goes in the ground, soul goes into the next life. And they had to await, as we do, the reunion of our bodies and souls after the last judgment. Christ comes again. So in the Virgin Mary, in this icon, we see something very important that would change all our lives, change the world. Again, what it means to be human, what our original destiny was. We were just destined to be gloriously integrated creatures that would pass gently into the next life, body and soul together, and be with God forever. I call this level the Hall of Fame, because we're going to see a lot of saints on this level. And that Hall of Fame, that level, that should be the one ambition, the one desire above everything else of you and I.